Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams. And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning, Mr. Kirby.
It is a beautiful Friday morning, and there are so many things to be excited about today. But first, I have to start with a shout out. I have a shout out.
Shout.
I have a shout out for all the staff members who helped with our drama club musical this year. So many people that if I started naming them, I'm afraid I would forget somebody. But you know all the adults that helped and gave so much of their time after school, or found costumes for you, or makeup, or helped you paint the sets. And even people that don't work at Findlay helped out. So if you know an adult today, if you see somebody who helped out, I know you'll pass along my shout out because they might not be watching this morning meeting. And since it's a Friday, and a great one at that, you know we have to have a joke on Friday. It's our joke day. So somebody asked for a knock knock joke, and it's been a while since I've told those. So knock knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I love all of you. It's not really a joke, it's true, Mr. Miller, but how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic as always to be with this great class and some special guests that we're going to be sharing with you today out there in the great audience of Findlay Elementary School. Yesterday at my house, I just kept thinking this over and over again. And the title just came to me, The Wheel of Wisdom. The Wheel of Wisdom. Because as we all know, even in this room currently, everybody makes a mistake at one time or another. And if that does happen, which is going to, we need to continue thinking, you're still okay. You're still good enough. It's going to be all right. Then we can certainly learn from that or from those mistakes, and then practice making it better every day. And then this is key as well. You can help others not make the same mistake. And I have a prime example of a person in here. He made me think of this at my house last night from this room. That's why I chose this room. Hey, where's Richie? Is he around here? Oh, Richie. Oh, wait, Richie. Come on up here, Richie. Do you understand what I mean by the wheel of wisdom? Can you talk to me about making mistakes and helping others get better at that?
So everyone makes mistakes in school, and there's this fourth grader that has been making mistakes too, and I'm helping him out. And I made mistakes too, so I'm trying to help him get better at not making mistakes, and I'm trying to get him ready for fifth grade.
And you know what, Richie? This is I didn't tell you this. He came to me after you had worked with him yesterday, and here's what he said. Can I go back in fifth grade and work with Richie? That's what I mean. Isn't that a rewarding experience when you know what it feels like all of us make mistakes, and then you can support him in making better choices in the future. So he wants to even come back in today with you. Is that okay?
Yep.
I just think that's fabulous. And then Ayla, you're right by me too. Come up by Mr. Miller. And then she wants to talk about a little bit more personal mistake because she feels safe enough to risk it for the whole class and the school. Go ahead.
When you make a mistake, you have to fix it by saying sorry and saying you didn't mean it. And a mistake that I have made was when I had a conflict with someone. I didn't realize what I was saying to them and how I was hurting them. And I owned my mistake and said sorry to them.
Wow.
She's the first one that volunteered to share a personal example. I'm very proud of you. But people can learn from you, right? and practice not doing some of that, and they're going to make people feel much better in the end. So I thank you so much for sharing that. Fantastic job. And then, of course, we have our friend Lucky from this class that's going to do the shout out, and then we'll introduce our special guest here for the whole school to hear from. So Lucky, remember, use your biggest voice ever so they can hear this great shout out from you. Go ahead.
Thanks for all the teachers for teaching the students to prepare for future.
He has a shout out for preparing people for their future. All these teachers. And Mr. Kirby talks about that every single day on here to get them ready for college or whatever they want to do after they go to 12th grade. So yeah, there's so many things they could do. I think that's so fabulous that he was the one that said that. Don't you?
Mhm.
Thank you. And then now, well, we have a shout out for you too, because you're our special guest. I mean, thanks for joining us, and hope you're feeling the energy here, the caring energy that we have at Findlay. I'm gonna let you tell who you are here. So if you don't mind starting, and I'm gonna turn it so you can see it.
Yes, good morning. My name is Dewana Bradley, and I sit on the school board for Des Moines Public Schools. So I make lots of decisions that happen for all the schools in this district. I work with 6 other women and the superintendent to learn more about what you're doing. So I'm here today to see all the amazing things that you're doing at Findlay.
Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Edie Lopez Bakley, and I am ELL Curriculum Coordinator here at Des Moines Public Schools. I support 12 schools, mostly on the north side, and I have felt so welcomed and so honored to be here this morning to learn more about all the great things you're doing here at Findlay. Everyone that has displayed a welcoming nature, it feels like a great climate. It just feels like there's a lot of community, and listening to all the students this morning just really makes me feel so good about the students as they move through our district and setting such a good example for the community so that people can see all the great things happening in our schools. Gracias. Thank you.
Okay, you ready for this? This is, okay, you guys, this is impromptu. Mr. Miller's doing an impromptu move here, so get ready. Okay, on those notes, follow me, just do what I do.
Thanks for that Findlay cheer, Mr. Miller.
A Findlay cheer. And thanks for being here. And make no mistake, the future is bright for these young scholars. And sometimes when we have guests at Findlay, we're so excited about it. It's like drinking from a fire hose, all of the great things. So thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping on morning meeting. We're really excited and looking forward to the future, especially first grade today. They're going to college, so they're going to see what it's all about. We're really excited. They've been practicing their scholarly behavior. They're walking in lines. They're at voice level 0. They're following instructions. They are ready for a college professor today, let me tell you. So we're super excited because everybody here knows, 5th grade, you know, right? Someday you might find yourself in
College.
if you want, if that's your path. So let's have a college cheer. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does 5th grade graduate?
20, 33.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 4th grade graduate?
34.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 3rd grade graduate?
35.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 2nd grade graduate?
36.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 1st grade graduate?
37.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate?
20.
Findlay Dreamers, dream big. We believe.
We believe.
Whole hearts.
Whole hearts.
Better together.
Better together.